Welcome to Fashion News Live. I'm your host, Rocco, and I am here with the very beautiful Carmen Carrera. Hi, Carmen.
Hi, I'm so excited to be here co-hosting with you.
I know, I'm so excited to announce to the world that Carmen will be my co-host for New York Fashion Week Fall Winter 2019. As you see, it's freezing rain outside, there's snow, but we're going to show you the hottest fashions. But even more important, we're going to discover how important it is for inclusivity all over the world, starting right here at New York Fashion Week.
We'll also be taking you backstage, interviewing some of your favorite designers, and also interviewing some celebrities right at the front row.
Stay tuned as we showcase only the best of what New York Fashion Week Fall Winter 2019 has to offer. We are backstage at the Nicole Miller Show for her Fall Winter 2019 collection right here at Spring Studios in New York City. As you can see, all the dressers are getting ready. The models will come very shortly and get dressed. Right? Are you guys excited for the show? Why don't you explain to us how does it work? Right, the models come here and then what happens?
We just get them all prepared, we get their looks together, make sure they're perfect for the show.
Is it something like Superman walking into the phone booth? He walks in, there's a dresser in there that helps him, and then he comes out and he's perfect?
A little bit like that.
Now you guys know the secret of what happens backstage at Fashion Week.
And that's it.
Let's go talk to Key Hair and Key Makeup.
Hi, welcome to New York Fashion Week backstage at Nicole Miller Fall Winter 19. What we're doing with the hair is keeping it very natural, very effortless, but also sealing the ends and making sure that the waves are brushed out, so it's nice and more on the matter side, but it's a very New York style, natural streetwear that works really well with Nicole's collection this season.
The inspiration for Nicole Miller Fall Winter 19 is what I'm calling not too pretty punk. So it really is playing off of the femininity of the models, but it's a strong femininity. It's actually borrowing in the collection from some really masculine tailored details. So I wanted to create something that was really going to showcase that classic femininity, but still had some strength, and a lot of strength, because that's where we get our strength, right?
Hi, I'm Christina Banus. I'm with New York Models, and my favorite thing about modeling is traveling the world and then getting to do shows like this.
Hi, my name is Dia. I'm from industry, and my favorite thing about modeling is meeting all these cool people from different parts of the world, and it's just so interesting to know about their life stories and everything.
We are front row with the one and only supermodel Carol Alt at the Nicole Miller Show. Hello, beautiful.
Oh, please, he's got to say that because I got a show on the FNL Network, so it's called Carol Alt's Living Room.
Yeah, and
so you better say I'm the beautiful, gorgeous, wonderful, terrific Carol Alt in the front row at Nicole Miller. Hello.
And very intelligent and smart and gorgeous and beautiful and tall and amazing legs, beautiful eyes, everything.
Now you know why I work with him.
So what are you wearing? You look incredible.
What do you think I'm wearing?
I think you're wearing Nicole Miller.
Do you think I'm wearing Nicole Miller? I think I'm wearing Nicole Miller.
You want to hear a little funny story?
Fire away.
Okay, so I was backstage at Dennis Basso, which I think you have something going on with him, right?
I do. I'm going to actually close Dennis Basso's show.
And I interviewed someone that they call the Mouth.
The Mouth? Who could
Joanne
that
Rivers.
be?
Right? And she said to me, anybody, Joanne told me, anybody that shows up to someone's show not wearing the clothes of that designer is a complete idiot.
Well, I would think it's very rude not to wear the clothes of the show that you're going to, but sometimes, I mean, it's not happened to me yet, but I expect one day somebody won't send the clothing either in time or they won't send something that fits. I remember one time being sent an upside-down tulip dress. I was like, seriously? What do you do if you don't want to wear it? But yeah, technically it would be really nice to wear the clothes of the person you're going to see the show. But in this case, I like Nicole Miller's clothes, so it works totally fine for me.
So let's talk about...
We have her on the show.
Yes, exactly. So tell me about Carol Alt's Living Room. What's the show premise?
What do I have to tell you about Carol Alt's Living Room?
Tell our audience.
Besides the fact that they're like basically mini biographies of all the fabulous, wonderful people we find in fashion. So we have Nicole Miller, Stuart Weitzman. We have Patrick McMullen, who's been to all of these shows and has shot everybody. We have Irina Pantayeva, who has, by the way, the most incredible story of how she got out of Siberia and onto the runways of New York. We have some really, Zhang Toy, my good friend Zhang Toy. So as we go along, we're going to be picking up more and more different interviews with different amazing people. We're going to have fashion bloggers. We're going to have all kinds of crazy people. So you got to check us out, see what we got going.
And where can people find the show?
In my living room. That's why it's called Carol Alt's Living Room. No, but it's on Amazon Prime, so it's on Amazon Video. So check it out.
That's right.
You tell them the technicalities of how
All
to
you
get
have to do is go to Amazon Video and just type in Carol Alt's Living Room or FNL Network, and you'll see it.
Oh, I'm happy with that.
Thank you so much. You're very beautiful.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Welcome to Fashion News Live. We are here front row with the very beautiful Veronica Webb. Hi.
Hello. Thank you for that nice intro.
You're very welcome. What are you wearing?
Nicole Miller. I was in her first show back in the 90s. Right? So it's a really nice full circle thing. And let me tell you another fashion success story that happened tonight. So a girl runs up to me and she says, I don't know if you remember me, but when I was 19 years old, I was your counter girl at Kiehl's. I used to wait on you, and I designed the boots that you're wearing. I work full-time for Nicole now.
That is incredible. Right? See how everything comes in full circle. That's absolutely incredible.
Right? So I thought that was really cool.
We are backstage with the one and only Nicole Miller. It's packed. The energy's amazing. There's beautiful girls around. Everyone's actually watching us, but it's incredible. Let's hear the energy in the room. Now, what other fashion show actually does that? None. And we are at the Nicole Miller Show for her Fall/Winter 2019 collection. Hi.
Hi, Rocco. Great to see you.
Nice to see you, too. Now, tell me the inspiration behind your collection. I mean, the energy is crazy. It's incredible back here.
Well, I think it's sort of everything about today and what's going on today. And I really did start from a sustainable approach. And I have like vintage cashmeres that I've redone and upcycled. And I've got vintage denim trim on things. So I started that with that approach. But then I just really got into everybody's today lifestyle and how everybody goes to work and goes to the gym. And everybody is looking for answers. And everybody's like making decisions. And, you know, you get up in the morning, you read your horoscope. I did a horoscope print. Everybody's late night watching Netflix. I did a test screen print. So it's like the world today and what we think about and what we're doing and what we're involved in. I sort of certainly address diversity in my casting of the models. I have a very interesting cast. And also the music. I've used multinational music. I have got Indian music, Spanish music, French music. So I think there's maybe one like American song in the whole mix.
Wow, I'm excited to hear it. Let's talk about the fabric and the type of material you used. Because I know that you always have material that no one else makes. Like you have this metallic blend but tell us about this season's materials.
Well, this year I used a lot of silk and viscose, and I used a lot of leather. But I think what happened this year is I did a lot of embellishments, more than I normally did, and I've got like an embellished organza blazer. So it's a lot more about the embellishments and the treatments on fabrics. But other than that, I've used a lot of natural fibers.
Awesome. Now, recently, I think within the last few months, you were showcased on a show that we do on the same network called Carol Alt's Living Room, where Carol sat down and interviewed you. How did you feel about that experience? It's live now for everyone to watch. If anyone looks up Nicole Miller or Carol Alt's Living Room, you can see the entire story and the life, basically, of Nicole Miller. How was that experience to open up to Carol?
I have to say, I've known Carol for years, and I didn't know she had such a talent as an interviewer, as a host. I mean, she just didn't miss a beat. She was just so on it. She had done her research. She was just so on it with all the questions and everything. She was fantastic. And it was great. And, you know, she made me dig through my past, and I had to go hunt out old pictures and things, and a lot of things I hadn't, you know, seen in a while. So it was really a great experience.
Now, I've been interviewing you since '03, and then we met, I think, even prior to that in Miami. And when I saw the interview, when I saw that episode on you that Carol did with you, I learned things about you that I had no idea about your family and schooling. And I think everyone should go watch it. It's a really incredible show.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Thank you so much. That's right, Carol Alt's Living Room. But, you know, we're here for this show, and I'm excited to show the whole world your Fall/Winter 2019 collection.
Great. Nice to see you.
Nice seeing you, too. Thank you so much. You're incredible. All right. Thank you for watching Fashion News Live, and stay tuned as we continue showcasing only the best of the best of New York Fashion Week Fall/Winter 2019.
Hi, I'm Pamela Rowland, and you're watching Fashion News Live.
Let's go talk to Key Hair and Key Makeup.
We wanted the hair to have a very airy feel to it, and the back of it all updos but messy, so that it had a really magical feel. For us, we used the dry texturizing spray, and to give the lift, but with a very dry, piecey texture, so it had a very whimsical feel.
Creating an opalescent look to the eyes, creating a metallic structure to the eyes, we achieved with the Artistry Studio Parisian Style Edition, using 2 of the palettes, shimmering watercolors, and City of Nights. We use these shadows in the brows to create a metallic brow with an edge of gold, luminous cheeks, luminous skin, and a nude lip that we customized based on the model's skin tone.
So we are front row, and what are you wearing?
I am wearing Pamela Rowland with a little beading detail.
And I walked in and I saw her, literally I was at work, I came and I saw her dressed, I'm like, oh my God, you look amazing. I mean, for sure we do the Pamela Rowland show, but we should also do dinner afterwards.
You know what, it's a date night.
Thank you, Pamela.
It is now.
Thank you, Pamela. You make women around the world have amazing date nights.
Yes. Well, thank you. I'll take that as well.
So I want to know, okay, so we wrapped up a show. You did a show with Carol Alt. Well, she sat with you, and it was a very in-depth conversation. It's currently also on FNL Network globally. You can type up Nigel Barker or Carol Alt or Carol Alt's Living Room. And you explained how you both met, and you went into detail. So the question that I have is, what happened when you brought your beautiful future wife to your parents, introduced your wife to them?
Oh, well, my parents fell in love immediately, actually. I mean, the very first comment, when I first told my mother that I'd met this Chinese girl from Alabama in Milan and I wanted to marry her, my mother said I was crazy and it was never going to work. She's like, don't be ridiculous. You're like a Sri Lankan boy from England. You guys have nothing in common. And I'm like, well, that's exactly why we have so much in common, because we are very different, and, you know, our differences make us, you know, connect us.
I had to win them over a little bit. By the end of the weekend, I had that.
Now my mother will say, and do not tell my brothers or my sister-in-laws, but my mother will say that my wife is her favorite daughter-in-law.
I make her tea. Very good tea.
Oh.
With the saucer.
She might just be telling us that too, though, but who knows? We'll take it.
Is it true, Mom? Is it true? Please let us know. Well, thank you so much for your time. Actually, hold on. No, I don't want to end the interview yet. What have you been working on? Because you work on so many different projects. What have you been working on, Nigel?
We have a lot of exciting things. I'm the creative director of a company called Mimeo Photos, and we've just finished a nationwide, in fact, it was an international campaign called My Cities, which essentially we were getting people to celebrate their city through photographs, and we had thousands of people enter all over the world, which was a lot of fun. I'm also work as the CMO, which is the Chief Marketing Officer for the Dog Pound, the New York gym that I helped open many years ago, and we are now opening our next branch in LA in mid-May, so that's super exciting for us. And you know, there's a lot of exciting things in that world, you know, specifically.
Let's walk over into the dog pound?
You need to come to the dog pound.
I would love to come, and I have a dog. Her name is Tula. I don't know if they bring dogs anymore, but I would love to bring my baby Tula.
That's why we called it the dog pound. We brought our dog to the gym. We tie them up inside the gym. So that's a big part of it, and you know, that's going really well as well. And I've got a very exciting announcement that I can't make just yet, but in about a month's time, I have a new show coming out. So I'll be talking about that then.
Perfect. Well, I'm excited to hear all about it. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure having you. Thank you. You're incredible. Absolutely. Very nice seeing you, too. Stay tuned as we showcase only the best of the best right here at New York Fashion Week Fall Winter 2019. We are backstage with the one and only Pamela Rowland for your Fall Winter 2019 collection. How do you feel? How do you feel?
We are excited here. Super excited to show. I mean, we're all ready to go. If there's something that didn't get finished, too late. So we're ready, though.
It's going to hit the runway no matter what.
Exactly.
So let's talk about your inspiration for this season.
Inspiration is Tiffany glass and Tiffany windows. And it's somebody was saying to me, like, because I went to a church that had Tiffany glass. I grew up with these windows my whole life, and it's like, what made me all of a sudden think about it? Because it's been like my whole life I've been looking at these windows. And I think after 17 years of being in this business, it was just like, we need to do something different and fun. And that some of the research, we thought, Oh my gosh, and the colors are fall, so they just fit right into our color scheme. It's just ended up being, we're really pleased.
And tell me about the fabric and the color palette, the color scheme that you use for the Fall/Winter 2019 collection.
Different color berries, rubies, Bordeaux, and we have like different purples, amethysts, different greens, emeralds and olives, and we have metallic, you know, like the first look example is lace, and it's got metallics throughout it. And it's such a ladylike, pretty look that it belongs on a couture runway, actually. So amazing. We have a lot of feathers because our customer really wants feathers. They want big gowns. Because we listen to our customers and we see what's selling. Our business has doubled in the last couple of years. It's been incredible. We have like the Mikado and organza. Yeah.
The Pamela Roland woman, what is the DNA of the brand and who is that woman?
You know, I get asked that question a lot, and I really, when I look at it, honestly, it's the daughters, the mothers, and the grandmothers. We dress all ages, all shapes, because we have dresses that they would fit any shape. You know, one wouldn't maybe work for the other, but we have something for everyone, every shape.
So there's two different looks that we have for the models. One is a beautiful classic French twist, very elegant. You know, Chiara's collection is just so beautiful and so chic, and we love the silhouettes, and we love kind of that old becoming new. And so this has been a really beautiful set. You can see this beautiful classic French twist. And then the second thing we're doing is doing a wig wrap, and then we're putting them hats and some very cool clothing accessories.
The look, you know, Chiara's always very feminine, very beautiful, very donna, as she likes to say. So the look, the hair is really cool. It's like this really cool chignon. And we wanted just to have something really classic and really beautiful. So if you see here, we just accentuated her brows. The skin's kind of dewy and beautiful, and it's very dewy because it's very hot in here. Just a little shading on the eyes. And of course, we have a beautiful, strong, kind of brickish brown red lip. And we're using some of our key products with our Feed My Lips Pure Nourishment lipsticks and lip liners. So all about a really strong lip, and everything else just becomes beautiful and flawless.
Hi, I'm here with Julia backstage for the Chiara Bonnie show. And so Julia, can you tell me a little bit about how you keep fit?
I have a personal trainer, but I guess what really motivates me is the way I feel after every single workout. I love boxing. That's how I reduce all my anger after fashion weeks, and you know. But you know what? I guess whatever you do, it's dancing at a kitchen, or training with your boyfriend, or just dancing Zumba with your best friend. You just gotta keep moving. Keep moving. That gives you energy. That gives you positive vibes throughout the day. And yeah, that's how I do it. Whatever I have, it keeps me going.
Thank you. That's so inspiring, and I totally agree.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It was a pleasure. It's New York Fashion Week, and it's Chiara Bonnie show.
So can you tell me your top beauty tips?
Like lots of water, especially water, and then skincare. I love skincare, like serums and toners and moisturizer. It's the most important part for me because especially it's winter. Yeah.
Moisturize, moisturize, moisturize.
Yeah.
And do you have any brand that you love?
Biologic research.
Ah, biologique.
That's it. Yeah, that's the one.
Très bien. Thank you so much, Charlene.
Thank you.
What's the DNA behind your brand?
The DNA behind my brand is being feminine and you know, being yourself, because I think that my dresses, you can really wear them as you like. I mean, you can wear them in different ways. There's not a way to wear them. So it's more important that your personality is out with a dress than the dress is over your personality. That's my DNA.
I agree. Let the woman shine.
Yes.
And what's the inspiration behind this season's collection?
Oh, this season collection is, I mean, we started from migrations, I mean, because, you know, everybody goes from one place to the other, so you catch things from different places and you put them together. And then at the end we had a sort of energy that had to do with you know, with the black and the gold, which is really the how can you say in English? I mean, il nucleo. The central theme of the earth. So somehow it's yes, because I always imagine that downstairs in the very profound of the earth there is black and gold, and this is an energy that has to come out.
Oh, so inspired by energy.
Yes.
And I really would also like to know why you find it important to use eco-friendly fabric.
I find it very important because it's something very important to me. Now I think that next season we can come out with a special label that says how much our dress has costed. It's not that my dress doesn't cost anything, because every dress costs something to the earth, but how much my dress will cost for, you know, for the ambience. So this is important. And as the people I'm using for my material and me, we are very involved in this. You know, it's how important it is to save water, to save when you tint a dress, you say tint a dress in a
yes.
dye. I'm sorry. When you dye a dress, the dye you use is a good dye that, you know, it's you are able to that doesn't come very bad for the earth. That's everything that involves me in, you know, in every process that you do, because it's a process. It's important.
I really commend you for the transparency that you're bringing to your collection.
Yes, I'm trying to bring the completely transparent. And so we're trying to. It's very difficult, because how you sew, it's important. The material you use is important. You know, how you pack, how you sand, everything. So it's very complicated altogether. But as many things make that match, and the biggest part is done by the material you use, I think I can go over this.
So wonderful. And how do you want the woman that's wearing your gowns to feel?
Oh, beautiful.
Stay tuned to see me on the runway. We're backstage now, and we're gonna go check out Key Hair and Key Makeup.
Hi, my name is Ken Hong. I'm backstage at Fall Winter 2019 with Chromat, and we are doing beautiful braids, 2 beautiful braids with using Star Glow with the center part, and we're attaching these beautiful tropical flowers to the ends of the braid. And the other look is hand raked and using surf comber and curl gloss.
The colors from the collection inspire the colors in the look. And there's some neon, so we thought let's put a little neon on the face. So I like to think of the look as almost an extension of the clothing or the suits. So you see straps and neon, you're going to see lines and bright colors and neons on the face.
Erica Hart. I'm from Maryland and Puerto Rico. I love walking the Chromat show because the energy is amazing, but people are just nice. And I think that when we think of New York Fashion Week, we think people are going to be mean, but people are actually nice. Also, I get to be in all of my identities and I don't get questioned. People don't misgender me in this space. People don't question my body. It's great to walk Chromat.
Hi, my name is Maya Monez. I am from Dominican Republic, and I've been walking for Chromat for some years now, and it is such a powerful experience for me to be around like all shapes and sizes and walks of life, all people from all over the place. It means so much to be included in an industry and in a world that doesn't necessarily want me to exist. So it means a lot to me, and I feel really strong.
Come along with me so that we can speak to Becca, who is a designer of Chromat and who has tons and tons and tons of information to share. What was the inspiration for this collection this season?
So this collection was inspired by Miami. I've been living there since November, and just
I realized that, the bright colors, the fantasy, the tropical vibes really influenced our color palette. But more than that, Miami's on the front lines of climate change. And so I'm seeing water bottles wash up on shore, red tides where the water becomes poisonous and burns your skin. And of course, flooding is something that everyone's thinking about. And I wanted to re-examine our own impact within the climate movement and how we can make more sustainable options. Like that swimsuit you're wearing is made of sustainable fabric made from fishing nets. So yeah. It's like a closed loop cycle. And so that's something I wanted to highlight. So I'm curious, why do you feel it's important to feature or focus on inclusivity at Fashion Week? With you guys, I want to create the world that I want to see. I want to it's a community effort, and I want to celebrate the Chromat babes in our world.